it is good for couples to understand each other and to understand the way of living well. We can't live well without having differences, without having things to talk about, not fights. We have things to talk about, we have differences. Differences will come, but ironing it out, settlement is very key and very important. Allowing differences that occur in marriage to escalate into malice affects the relationship and the home negatively. And now I'm going to bring to us what happened between two people, a couple. They live in diaspora. They have been living well. They have been enjoying life well until when these differences started. Anger came, fights came, abuses. The altercation led to malice. They feel and they think that malice can end the differences that has been occurring, and which is not so. Differences will come. Understanding will help to settle it. Today I'm bringing to us a true life story of couples, Kofi and Amma. Kofi and Amma have been living together in the diaspora for years. But when differences started, they resulted into malice. And that malice has been going on for 10 years.
That's right.
10 years. The malice has been going on for 10 years. Can you imagine? And they live under the same roof. They declare at the beginning that I love you. In time of need, in time of want, in time of lack, I'll be there for you. Then how did it now result into a malice of 10 years? They have been in malice for 10 years. And now they are regretting the way they have gone through these differences. And they give this narrative of what happened. Now the lady, my name is Amma, and I want to share a lesson we learned the hard way. A lesson we learned the hard way. My husband and I. Kofi is my husband, and I had a big argument with him. A lot of differences came in. We had arguments, and these arguments were unresolved, and we resulted into malice. And which we did not know that it's going to affect us this much. Just a silly way and silly things that people fight over. We were both stubborn and wouldn't speak to each other for this long, 10 years. This affected us, but we did not resolve to end this malice. One day, Kofi had an important job interview, a job that will change his life, a life-changing job that Kofi was supposed to go for the interview and probably get a new employment. So, what Kofi did was, there was no way he could tell the wife, because of the existing malice, that the wife should please support him by waking him up, because he's a very, very good sleeper and it's not easily aroused. So he became very excited about the invites he got for the job, but became nervous too because of his sleeping habits. But normally he was supposed to tell his partner about it so that the partner will support by waking him up. He didn't. You know what Kofi did? Kofi then wrote a note and place it where the wife could see it. He wrote the note this way: wake me up at 7 a.m. Can you imagine this? Somebody you are not talking to, you are writing a note to wake you up. So Amma saw the note. I saw the note. But with anger, because I was still angry, I decided to leave him a note too when it was 7 a.m. And I rose, wake up at 7 a.m. and I put it on the table where he would see it. Can you imagine? The morning came, Kofi was still sleeping, and you know when Kofi woke up, the wife is narrating now. Kofi woke up by 8 a.m. that he has really slept off. He has slept off more than the time he was supposed to have woken up. Kofi slept off, and this really made him sad. However, there was only silence. There was silence in both Kofi and I. Both slept peacefully, thinking that one will wake the other up. Kofi now said, when I woke up and saw that it was already 8 a.m., my heart sank. I rushed to Kofi, who was still sleeping. Kofi was still fast asleep. Can you imagine somebody that was supposed to be at the interview place? Kofi woke up. You missed your interview. I shouted. You missed your interview. Amma shouted at Kofi. You know, they unknowingly broke their silence now. Kofi jumped out of bed, looked at the clock, and then looked at me. He could not accuse me that I didn't wake him up because he wasn't talking to me. There was a moment of silence when we realized what we have done to each other, what had happened. Of course, this will affect Kofi and Amma because the income will come to their own. Our pride and anger had cost us a life-changing opportunity. Our anger is just like the word of God that says pride comes before a fall. That's what has happened before Kofi and Amma. Kofi tried to get to where the interview was supposed to take place because it might take him 1 hour to get to the city where he was going for the new job interview. We sat there feeling like feeling the weight of our actions, feeling the weight of our pride. We both knew we had made a big mistake, a mistake that we will never forget. From that day, we promised never to let anger disturb us. We promised never to let anger come our way. We promised never allow anger to go this far and affect us. We learned that communication is key and that holding on to anger and allowing it to generate to malice have serious consequences. So our story became a lesson to others around us, became a lesson to other couples. Even in time of conflict, love and understanding must still exist. Let love live. Remain in love. Misunderstandings will come. Differences will come. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it has helped somebody today. Let's have the understanding that misunderstanding will come. But how to resolve it matters greatly. How we go about it really matters. When there is love, we will allow. When allow each other. You bend for each other. You tolerate, and don't allow malice to come in even for a day, not to talk of years. It's not godly. God will not like it things like this. God will not like something like this to happen between humanity. Let's love lead. Let forgiveness be key. Do not hesitate to say I'm sorry. That's I'm sorry. Those 2 words, 3 words helps a lot. It helps to show your meekness and humility. Humility is key. Doesn't make you a less person. Humility doesn't make you a less person. It of course increases your integrity. Humility increases your respect from your partner. Gives you respect, your partner will give you respect. Let humility be your watchword. Let forgiveness be your watchword. Do not hesitate to say I'm sorry. God bless you. I hope this video will help a home today. Help the couples out there to learn from the story of Amma and Kofi. This is a true life happening between couples. This is a true life happening between 2 people. So I'll always bring videos like this to encourage couples, to encourage homes. We learn from our mistakes, but do not let mistake be too hard on you or your relationship. So live in unity, live in harmony. Kofi and Amma should have forgiven each other. Or if they could not iron out the differences on their own, they should have looked for a third party to share with, to talk to, so that they can be helped. Kofi and Amma has allowed this malice to go on for too long. 10 years. Can you imagine? So, if this is happening in your home, please let love bleed. You can end the malice. You can end it. Talk it out. Talk to your spouse. Look for the right time to talk it out. Let love lead, and God help you as you keep your home. God help you as you tolerate. God help your patience. God help your home. God help your strength. And forever you live together in peace. So I say, live in harmony and have a bliss.